Okay, so I just made about a 10-minute video and it didn't record, or I pushed something and it lost it somewhere. I don't know what happened to it, but anyway. I just pretty much just said this is 7 days post-op for me, and more than I bargained for over the past 7 days. It's been less of like just recovery and kind of like that plus a gutting of like stuff that I didn't realize that I'm still doing. Because when it came out about 10 plus years ago, I think, I don't know, anyway, it was several years ago. Um, what happened was is that several people in my life had a huge problem with it and didn't think it was for me, didn't think like this was actually me because I was too pretty or something. Um, anyway, I kind of got shunned and I got my feelings hurt a lot, and in attempt to kind of save myself from future hurt, I um, kind of hid myself and I became a very like private person. And anyway, I didn't even realize it until like last night. My wife said something to me that kind of like made me realize. It was like an epiphany moment type thing. It was like, whoa. It was like I just suddenly saw everything flash, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've been doing that since, this time a long time ago when I came out, and people like either left the state or they shunned me, or had such a huge problem with it, blah 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 blah, whatever. So I was like, wow, an intent to like save my feelings and future hurt or anything like that happening to me. I just kind of blocked everybody out and limited who I really let in, and it became like kind of too much. Like it was almost to the point where I didn't know how to let people in anymore because it was like this wall had become so solid and so like, I don't know, protective. Like, I don't know, and that's the thing with defense mechanisms and coping mechanisms. It's like it plays mind games because it makes you think that you are protected when you're actually not. So, um, I guess like in the past 7 days, like that I've just been sitting around recovering. That's really what I've been thinking about, and uh, it's really not scriptural to do that actually, because it says that if we save this life for ourselves, meaning like if I'm hiding, trying to protect myself, save myself, then that's not trusting God. That's not having faith in God. Um, but if I am trusting God and I give up my life so that I can, I'm open about who I am and not running around like trying to hide. And that plays a lot of mind games on yourself. Like that's like causing this like huge wide open door in your soul of just like torment. And honestly, that's what I've been going through. And so little did I know that cutting these or getting these things removed, having chest reconstruction surgery, was like actually kind of like a starting point to getting to the root and gutting whatever like huge issues have been just kind of hiding beneath the surface. So since really talking about that last night with my wife, like I started to realize that I was like, it's time to let people in, and it's time to like get past this. And I don't know. So I guess that's really what I've been doing today. Is kind of like I feel freer, and it's like I'm actually. That was another thing with like all the people back in the day that kind of hurt me, and I just like built these like walls around me. I never really truly let myself be happy because I didn't want people to like, I don't know, say things that would like just make my happiness go, like great. So I kind of like hid it in a way, hid parts of myself, like figuratively and physically. But like yeah, I just kind of didn't really want anybody to be in or know too much about me because I didn't want um, that like that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so um, so anyway, I guess that's really what I wanted to say. Also, just trusting God to help me with this because I know that there's other guys out there too that probably have dealt with this somehow and probably have gone through this before. But I mean, if I'm trying to hide myself, who am I really helping? The other part of that scripture is that if we give up our life for the sake of the kingdom, then we will find it. Um, and that's definitely what I want to do. I want to live for God because ultimately in my life I don't want my trans identity or anything like that to to cloud my mind or be to become first place in my life because I want that place reserved for Jesus every day. I want to think about him more than I think about myself or trans issues or anything like that that would keep me from really doing his will and from being just connected to him all day. I don't want to think about anything more than I think about God. So with this surgery, it's really it's kind of helping me peel back the layers because of course I'm not there yet. I do think about God a lot, but um, like this healing that I feel is just now taking place. I don't know. I just feel I feel a lot of promise with this, and I hope that guys out there too are if maybe you're doing that too and didn't even realize it, then that would be awesome. To actually start healing from those things and those people in your life that may have hurt you a long time ago. And that's the thing. I don't really hold it against them. It's just that hurt so bad that I didn't want it again. So um, anyway, one of the books that actually has really helped me a lot in the past year that has really been good with stronghold issues, the you're building walls around yourself to protect yourself or whatever, um, is Shattering Your Strongholds by Liberty Savard. It's a really, really, really good book. I don't think she's gay friendly or trans friendly or anything like that, but um, she knows what she's talking about as far as the meat of her books. So, which is the binding and loosing prayers and stuff. Anyway, that's a really, really good book to get as far as just getting free of all the past stuff and all the stuff in your life that I mean doesn't need to be invited to your future. So, um, anyway, I hope everybody's having a great holiday season. If not, um, I'm sorry, and I hope it's gets better. But anyway, know that you're not alone. Anybody out there, and whatever video you can make will probably help somebody else too. So anyway, all right, have a great day, and I hope to update with a video soon. Sorry, my lips chapped. About my chest, or at least show you my chest, and you can see kind of some of the swelling, and then I guess what it looks like. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, I love my trans family, and I hope all you guys are awesome, and girls too. Okay, bye.